Good evening and welcome. You're watching India Upfront. I'm Padmaja Joshi. First, there was arson. Then there was an attack inside the assembly, and today an MLA of the ruling party of West Bengal, the Trinamool Congress, was seen openly threatening voters of the BJP that they should choose the saffron party at their own risk. Now remember, even as the embers from Birbhum are to cool down after the murder of 9 people, already there's an uproar over fisticuffs exchanged in the state assembly yesterday. And now with the MLA's open threat, the BJP rushed to the Election Commission asking if democracy can survive in such an atmosphere. But before we go any further, it's important that you listen to the MLA himself, followed by his explanation of those comments.
যারা কট্টর বিজেপি যাদেরকে হারানো যাবে না তাদেরকে চমকাতে হবে বলবে আপনি যদি ভোট দিতে যান আমরা ধরে নেব বিজেপির ভোট দেবেন ভোটের পর আপনি কোথায় থাকবেন সেটা আপনার নিজের ইচ্ছে আর যদি ভোট দিতে না যান আমরা ধরে নেব আপনি আমাদের সমর্থন করছেন আপনি ভালোভাবে থাকুন ব্যবসা করুন বাণিজ্য করুন চাকরি করুন আমরা আপনার সঙ্গে আছি ক্লিয়ার
ভাইরাল তো বুঝি না ওই কি সব বলছে আমি এখনো দেখিনি দেখি খবর টবর নিতে হবে তবে পুরনো হতে পারে সে সময় তো যিনি আমাদের জেলা সভাপতি ছিলেন তিনি এখন বিজেপিতে আছেন তিনি তখন সব নির্দেশ দিতেন সেই মতো আমরা কাজ করতাম নিচুতলার কর্মী আমরা তৃণমূল স্তরের কর্মী দেখতে হবে কি ব্যাপার ঘটে।
Now, why is all of this happening? By-polls to the Asansol seat are to be held in April, and there's an apprehension that, given by the kind of threats that are already being made, political violence could flare up once again. While parties like the BJP, Congress and the CPM have united in expressing alarm at the growing intimidation, the TMC has brushed it off, and in fact, they're saying this is nothing more than propaganda. With the party MP, Dola Sen, even scoffing at the BJP raking up chota-mota issues.
हम ये बोलेंगे कि बीजेपी ये छोटा मोटा फालतू बात को सामने ना लाए तो ठीक रहेगा क्योंकि हम सिर्फ एक ही रेफरेंस देंगे नारोदा केस का। आप देखे होंगे शुभेंदु अधिकारी का उसमें नाम था, उसका तस्वीर भी था, वीडियो में उसका भी तस्वीर था दूसरे और के साथ। लेकिन जब वो बीजेपी का अपोजिशन लीडर बनी और बीजेपी में ज्वाइन की और बंगाल में बीजेपी का अपोजिशन लीडर बनी, तब से उनका नाम चार्जशीट में काटा गया।
लोग झूठा बात कहते हैं। सुबह में मीडिया को बुलाता है दिल्ली में, बुला के बोलता है ममता बनर्जी का खिलाफ में ऐसा ऐसा बोलना तैयार करके देता है, लेकिन बात क्या है? खाली तंग करो।
You heard the Chief Minister say that all the charges against her are an effort to try and tang karo her, try and needle her, try and create problems for her. In fact, on a day when her government is under pressure and under scrutiny, Mamata Banerjee shot off a letter to all non-BJP ruled states asking them to unite against direct attacks, or what she called direct attacks on institutional democracy. But with repeated cases emerging from West Bengal, intimidation and attacks, the question is, who really is attacking constitutional democracy in West Bengal? Joining us on the debate, Shehzad Poonawalla, National Spokesperson of the BJP, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, Dr. Shantanu Sen, MP and National Spokesperson of TMC, Siddhartha Das, political analyst, Dr. Shantanu Sen. My first question is to you. When Mr. Naren Chakravarti says, and I quote, those who are supporters of BJP, who cannot be shaken from their beliefs and conviction to vote for the BJP, they have to be taught a lesson. Is this constitutional democracy under threat?
Prior to that, I would like to know with all humility, who has said so? Who has said so?
You don't think,
In
Mr.
2011, on 21st May, after Mamata Banerjee took the oath as Chief Minister of West Bengal, absolutely a democratic, peaceful government is prevailing in our state of West Bengal.
Okay.
Each and every election is taking place peacefully, democratically. people are casting their vote. Not a single complaint is being seen that anybody is shouting and saying that my vote has been cast, which was the usual scenario during the 34 years left rule, which we used to see during our childhood.
Right.
Mr. X is going inside the polling booth, coming out and started shouting, my vote has been given by some XYZ. This is not the scenario of today's Bengal.
Okay.
And that's why people of Bengal are bestowing their best possible support and blessings over Madam Mamata Banerjee time and again in all and in every election.
All right. There is an overwhelming democracy. We'll come to that in a second, but you still haven't answered what exactly did Mr. Naren Chakravarti mean when he says those who are supporters of BJP who cannot be shaken from their beliefs and conviction to vote the BJP have to be taught a lesson.
No, I don't know in what context he has said so, but so far the entire scenario of the state is concerned, I am giving you the actual fact.
Sir,
I
but
cannot
what could be the
comment upon
context of
any
saying that
personal- any
our
person's
opposition
individual
has to be
comment.
taught a lesson? I mean, is there a context in which this is a good thing?
There is a basic difference between West Bengal Legislative Assembly and Indian Parliament. In West Bengal Legislative Assembly, Mamata Banerjee believes that floor is always for the opposition. That's why the opposition, they takes the liberty to speak out their mind. On the
Right.
contrary, here in Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, we are always being throttled by the ruling party, by the treasurer side. Each
Right.
and every bill is being bulldozed. Our voice is always being cornered by the ruling party. Here is the basic difference between the BJP ruled India government
Okay.
and TMC ruled West Bengal government.
Okay, before we go into details of what democracy has meant, especially over the last 2 years, quickly respond Shehzad Poonawalla to the specific issue of the MLA. Dr. Shantanu Sen says you must understand the context.
You know, Padmaja, usually the government of any state or the central government is considered to be the custodian of the people, the Rakshak of the people. This is a unique occasion where the government of the state itself is the Bhakshak, not the Rakshak of the people. And therefore, there can be some kind of legitimate context in which Mr. Naren Chakravarti is not threatening the opposition. It is one thing to threaten and beat up the opposition in assembly. It is quite another to threaten voters. These are people who are only exercising their mandate, and in the land of Rabindranath Tagore, there is a threat being given to voters that there will be dire consequences if they choose to exercise their franchise. And for Dola Sen, a legislator of the TMC, which I think has now become the Talibani and Tanashahi mindset and culture, says this is a choti moti baat. But of course it is choti moti baat. When 9 people being charged to their death is choti moti baat for Mamata Banerjee. When 15,000 instances of violence in the post-poll after 2nd of May is choti moti baat for Mamata Banerjee. When more than 50 killings is choti moti baat for her. When the dead body of Avijit Sarkar is a choti moti baat for her. When 30 plus rapes, including the rape of a senior person in front of her grandson, is a choti moti baat. When bombs exploding from Keshpur right up to Malda is a choti moti baat. And even today there has been a bomb explosion in South 24 Parganas, that is choti moti baat. Then what can we say? This is why the High Court had to intervene and say that this is not rule of law but the law of the ruler. I just have 2 specific questions. Padmaja, please ask the honorable legislator, in what context is this a visual that can be justified, just like he justified the statement of Naren Chakravarti? This is a visual from Times Now showing how one of our MLAs, and 7 of them are in hospital, one of the MLAs, Mr. Mahato, was being pinned down by Shaukat Molla. And secondly, Mr. Shantanu Sen, who claims to be a doctor, has put out the report of our legislator, Mr. Tigga, saying that inko to fracture hi nahi, even that is choti moti baat. I want to know, Mr. Shantanu Sen, how did you get access to what you claim is the report of Manoj Tigga? There is
Dr.
something called privacy. Today on national television, I challenge you to tell us the source of this particular report. How did you get
Dr.
this report? This X-ray report.
My dear colleague, my learned colleague, let me tell you the fact. I don't claim to be a doctor. I am a practicing professional gold medalist radiologist by my profession, and I happen to be the former national president of the largest medical organization of the world, Indian Medical Association. As a radiologist, I have
Do you
seen
get
the
access
X-ray.
with that position? Do you get access
With
to
full
people's
conviction,
records?
I can say with full authority, I can say there is no fracture rape of Mr. Tigga, and I have
How did you
consulted
get
with many
access
other
to a
radiologists
patient's
as well.
report? Are you
Let me tell you
understanding
the
my
fact.
question, Mr. Sen?
The other accompanied
Let's
MLAs,
assume
they
this is
were
the
even
true
no
report.
injury.
How did you get
There was
access to
not a single chance to give even the minor dressing,
Padmaja,
and they were
please
forcing
put
to
the
get
question to the
admitted.
honourable gentleman.
And after all, when the hospital refused for reasonable reason not to admit
Padmaja, can
them,
you explain
they
the
have
question
started
to the
threatening the
gentleman?
hospital authority. I will be cancelling your license, we will be vandalizing the hospital. This is the real scenario.
Sir, the more
How
basic.
do you have
Action of
access
BJP
to anybody's
got unmasked.
private medical reports? How do you have
I
access
am a
to somebody's
professional
private medical
radiologist.
report?
I am
Explain
attached
that
to
answer.
Apollo Hospital
Whether
and
this is
Apollo
true or not
Franchise.
true.
Let you just come.
Does
to me
that
and
give you
take it
access
there.
to anybody's
You
reports?
might not be a professional.
Are you
but
saying
I am a
this in
professional
Bengal?
man.
This is the state.
Yes, of course, I am a practicing radiologist. I am attached to Apollo.
This should be taken on
I am
record
attached
by
to
Times
Apollo.
now
I can
that by
have access to any
the leverage of his
report.
position, he can access anybody's reports. This is the state of Bengal. This is unbelievable if this is true.
No,
This
no,
is
as a
unbelievable,
doctor, I
Padmaja.
can
This
see,
is
of
a
course I can
disclosure
see.
of an offense on
As a
live
medical
television.
practitioner, of course, I have the access.
You are not his doctor.
Politics might be.
You
your
are not
bread and
Mr.
butter,
Manoj
but
Tigga's
but my
doctor. Do you
bread and
understand the
butter is my
difference?
profession.
You have
I am a
admitted to the
doctor,
commission
I am
of an
a doctor,
offense on
I am
live
a medical
television.
professional person.
Okay,
I am
you
a
know, it's quite
practitioner radiologist.
it's quite
Mr.
interesting that
Manoj
as a
Tigga,
former
seek your
president of the
professional
Indian
advice.
Medical
I
Association,
can say with full conviction what I say.
yes, with conviction, you are saying and you are admitting that you have accessed the medical report of an MLA whose doctor you are not, which, by the way, is supposed to be confidential information. Now, let me bring in Dr. Anand Ranganathan. Dr. Ranganathan, today the Chief Minister of West Bengal said that leave all of this aside. What is needed at this point is opposition unity, or the unity of non-BJP parties against, and I quote, direct attacks on institutional democracy, central agencies being used to target, harass and corner rivals, and BJP is doing vindictive politics, including trying to influence a section of judiciary.
Good evening, Padmaja, and whatever I say here is separate from my respect for Dr. Sen, who is the TMC spokesperson and who has been a fantastic COVID warrior. So thank you for being a COVID warrior. But whatever I'm going to say and criticize you in the next 2 minutes is separate from what you've done for the country. Thank you for that. Padmaja, I sincerely don't know what you're talking about. There is no crime in Bengal, no violence, no suppression of freedom of speech and expression, no slapping of UAPA on activists, no sedition charges on 75 people, no political murders, no ethnic cleansing. Bengal is the proverbial and literal Eden Garden. To be serious, Padmaja, let me give you the facts, because bina fact ke ye manenge nahi. The signs were all there. As far back as 2018, Padmaja, during the Bengal Panchayat elections, 20,076 seats in the Panchayat polls went uncontested. That is 34% of total seats. As far as political violence is concerned, Trinamool makes even the communists appear like Bhagpat chart vendors partaking in a comical duel. And knowing the communists, that takes some doing. Fast forward now to 2022. And the recent severe indictment of the West Bengal government by the Calcutta High Court should have changed the TMC and its Albert Spears. But nothing happened. The fact that the court noted the police had not registered the FIR in 60% of the cases, Padmaja, was troubling beyond measure. In para after para, the court blasted the Bengal government. The court can no longer be a mute spectator, it said. Remember, blood-curdling affidavits by victims of Bengal violence were ignored by those who claimed this. Media was scared. Judges were... Those human rights activists and the Roys and the Seetalwad, they wake up only when victims are not Hindu women. The journalists and the activists keep saying, we speak truth to power, we speak truth to power, but in reality, they speak truth to Modi. Not when those in power of Uddhav Thackeray or Vijayan or Mamata Didi. They dismiss the gut-wrenching violence and mass exodus and retribution as orchestrated by the fascist BJP. But multiple instances of violent attacks and murder were also reported by the Congress and the CPIM. So the BJP is colluding with the Congress and the Communists now. Sitaram Yechuri is a Sanghi. That's why I call them children of Goebbels, Padmaja. Because it was Goebbels who said the first rule of propaganda is to accuse the other of what you are guilty of. They whitewash their own crimes with the help of their media stooges. They whitewash religious fundamentalism and fanaticism. If the religion is not Hinduism, they whitewash application of draconian laws when it suits them. They peddle fraudulent reports that claim India is no longer a democracy. Just 10 seconds, Padmaja. The fact is that they ignore evidence of rape, torture, exodus, communalism, bigotry, and intolerance if it happens to be a non-BJP state, and especially Bengal. The fact, Padmaja, is that they are reporting the dance of death as dance of democracy.
And Siddhartha Das, the irony is that after all of this, an MP says, "Ye choti moti faltu baat hai."
See, the thing is that BJP is losing vote share ever since the May. And CPIM is gaining the second position. We have seen that in the municipality election just a few days back, that CPIM is gaining vote share.
Mr. Das, if having MLAs was a sign of what is right and what is wrong, then all your charges against the BJP stand nullified by the very fact that the BJP has the maximum number of MLAs in the country now. Then you should just withdraw the letter that Mamata Banerjee has written today. Because all your charges, all your accusations are proven null and void by the fact that the BJP is winning states. Then what is your opposition for?
You cannot be asking the question and answering them as well.
I am not answering the question.
If you ask the question and answer them,
I am actually trying to get you back on track, sir. My simple question to you is, if fisticuffs are exchanged within the assembly, if a TMC MLA on record, such is the level, you know, earlier when we used to read about booth capturing, it actually used to happen furtively. Small graces, that booth capturing used to happen furtively. Now MLAs are coming on camera and saying if you cannot deter the BJP voter, then attack him. Anubrata Mandal said bomb the police.
Padmaja, I want to know one thing. Are you telling me these things or are you here to ask me a question?
My question to you is very specific. If a TMC MLA says that voters of the BJP must be taught a lesson, what puts democracy in danger? Is this not the dismantling of democracy?
Of course, this is something happening. We have seen in 2019 Lok Sabha election. Bharti Ghosh said that I will bring boys from Uttar Pradesh and I will skin you alive to the Trinamool supporters. Loket Chatterjee said, Dilip Ghosh said that I will make the police officer's wife widow. Now, continuously, these are all unfortunate statements, and we must condemn them just like we are condemning Naren Chakraborty's statement right now. If you choose to condemn one side of this, or if you choose to condemn one thing, if you want to condemn just one thing, but you want to be a mute spectator when it comes to Loket Chatterjee, when it comes to Dilip Ghosh, and when it comes to Bharti Ghosh, then I cannot say anything.
Okay, political rhetoric, Shehzad Poonawala. You forget Bharti Ghosh when you talk about Naren Chakraborty.
Yes, Padmaja, you will not like my statement.
If I didn't like your statement, you wouldn't be here, sir. It is indeed the biggest irony. You sit on a platform given to you and say, we are given no platform. But let Shehzad Poonawala respond.
Padmaja, please tell me, let us compare Uttar Pradesh and let us compare West Bengal. In every election cycle that we see in West Bengal, after the ascent of Mamata Banerjee, whether it is, Padmaja, I don't necessarily engage in such kind of debate. I wait for my turn. If somebody can't wait for their turn, clearly their arguments are not strong enough. Now, Padmaja, if you see, 2011, more than 50 deaths when Mamata Banerjee took power. 2013, the first round of Panchayati polls, more than 50 deaths. Thereafter, 2018, as Anand was rightly saying, more than 1/3 of the seats were not contested, 10 deaths there. 2021, after Mamata Banerjee won the election, post-poll violence, 15,000 instances of violence, including 50 deaths. More than 300 BJP workers have been killed in the last 10 years under Mamata Banerjee's watch. Not a single person has got justice. Now compare this with any other part of the country, leave alone Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh would be an outlier because it has got such a good law and order situation. situation there, but compare it with any other part of the country, and no place boasts of this kind of track record of political violence. Not even Kerala is as bad as West Bengal is in today's times, and therefore Mamata Banerjee should be now praising herself that she has not only become what left was, but she has surpassed them. And therefore I ask all those people who have been very active in taking out placards, freedom of speech brigade, today they have not a word to say, and they come out and they justify this. Is there any context in which the statements of Dola Sen or Naren Chakravarti can be justified? That's
Dr.
the simple
Sen.
question.
Now, before I answer, I would like to let you all know, all of you are questioning on me getting an access to the X-ray report of a patient party of a patient, though I am a professional practicing radiologist attached to that particular hospital or particular center. But let me tell you, our leader of opposition of West Bengal, he is telling tomorrow CBI will be going to raid Mr. X, and on the next day morning CBI is knocking the door of Mr. X. How can you correlate it? My previous speaker was
If that is your
comparing UP and West
defense,
Bengal.
save it.
Yes, of
Don't
course.
use it right now.
No, I didn't interfere, sir. You are breaking your own rule. You are breaking your own rule. Please don't break your own rule. In UP in 2017,
I'm only helping you not get convicted.
They got 303 seats. And now, I don't need your help. I'm sorry. Thank you. And now they have got 50 less number of seats. Where in West Bengal, in 2016 we got 211. In 2021 we got 238.
Dr. Sen, by your logic, you know, it is indeed ironic that every time there is an allegation or a question about either explicit violence or implicit threats of violence, your argument is West Bengal gave us a thumping majority. Yes, they did. Then Uttar Pradesh gave a thumping majority to the BJP. Ashish Mishra Teni should be out on bail forever.
Why are you not allowing
because
me?
the BJP got a thumping majority in Uttar Pradesh. What is that supposed to mean? This is neither here nor there.
Why are you not allowing me to complain?
Because, sir, the simple question is, if an MLA is seen on camera threatening violence, if there is actual post-poll violence, where let me remind you, the Calcutta High Court said it seems there is not the rule of law, but the law of the ruler which is in place. Is this not the ruler laying down the law saying, if a guy goes out and votes for the BJP, his fate is going to be like that of Abhijit Sarkar? You remember Abhijit Sarkar, surely.
You are taking advantage of your chair, madam. You are taking advantage of your chair. It's very bad. It's very unfair.
Sir,
you should be the last person talking about that tonight. You should be the last person talking about not taking advantage of your position. You accessed allegedly somebody's reports and you have pride on it.
You got my point?
Okay. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, if Yogi Adityanath can speak about a bulldozer, then perhaps you have the TMC also talking about prospective consequences of anyone voting for the BJP. It's just rhetoric.
Padmaja, two things. First of all, it was quite amusing to see one of the panelists bring in suddenly whataboutery. That you are accusing Mamta of doing it, but look at what was happening in other parties. So when it suits them, they bring about whataboutery. But can I just say, express my displeasure at the conduct of the very good and very established Dr. Sen, who is the TMC spokesperson. I don't want to answer him to answer my following questions as a spokesperson, as a politician. His first role as serving humanity is as a doctor, Dr. Sen. So I want to ask you, I gave you facts. I told you that 20,000 panchayati election seats went uncontested. Even communists had not managed 34%. They had at best managed only 9%. What was the reason for that? And number two, I ask you as a humanist.
Have you got the idea of Tripura?
When you say, sir, please don't interrupt. Sir, I didn't interrupt.
Have you got the idea of Tripura Panchayat election?
So now your response to my Bengal election is Tripura election? Is that how you're going to serve as a doctor? Sir, please. Ratul, okay, he's a communist. I might differ from him. But during the Bhangar agitation, he was cruelly arrested and tortured by Mamta Di. Your government slapped with UAPA charges. When you talk about death of democracy at the center, why are you slapping UAPA charges on activists like Sharmishta Chaudhary, like Dr. Ratul? He's a doctor like you, Dr. Sen. Please answer these two questions.
Answer, Dr. Sen.
Whom are you talking about? In West
Dr.
Bengal,
Ratul.
all of them are working hand in gloves in support of our state, in support of our governor. Here, Congress, CPM, and BJP, all of them are working hand in gloves.
Wow.
BJP got 80 MPs
Unbelievable.
only because of the shift of this left vote towards them.
Unbelievable. So the communists,
And there is
are
another
teamed up with
spokesperson of
Congress and
Bharatiya
the...
Janata Party who is
What
sitting
can
in
I
the
say
governor
now?
house.
Padmaja, okay, I get
You know, it's interesting. If you think that
That's
the
why
communists
people have
and the
given them a
Congress and the
befitting
BJP
reply.
are hand in glove, then who exactly are these non-BJP parties
Of course
that
it
Mamata
is.
Banerjee is reaching out to fight the fascist BJP? That pretty much leaves you only
In
with the
last-
Aam
in
Aadmi
last-
Party,
madam, in last-
with YSRCP and the TRS. Because the other non-BJP parties are themselves saying that you, sir, the TMC, is killing and stifling democracy, Dr. Sen. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is perhaps the loudest voice today
See,
who is asking for president's rule. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is the one who's marching on the streets of West Bengal
My
asking
humble-
for president's rule.
My humble submission: when you are on the chair of an anchor, you have to be little polite and you have to be little bit accommodative. State politics and national perspective, both they are different. In our state, in recently held assembly, Congress and CPM, they work together. They were in support of another regional party also, which believes in religion, which used to play religion card. They all played together against Mamata Banerjee, and all of them became big zero. In one hand, Congress big zero, on the other hand, CPIM left big zero. And the vote share that was shifted from left to BJP, CPM was able to regain those votes. That's why they came in the second position. But you just cannot compare the state politics with the national
Why
politics.
have you slapped
National
UAPA
politics,
charges
Mamata
on
Banerjee has
activists?
once again given the clarion call.
Okay, you do not want to compare state and national politics, but there's one thing that never changes. At the level of the state or at the center, if there is political violence, then the government in power needs to answer. And if people are being silenced and muzzled, it is the government who needs to answer who is stifling and threatening democracy. Let's leave it at that. Hopefully, there will be action taken against someone who so openly and without any compunctions is threatening someone for exercising their democratic right. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me.